Claude Design has just undergone its biggest update ever. We're going to go through all of these new tools and features with real examples. So you will master this update and 99% of the new Claude Design in under 10 minutes. Then you'll have a fully staffed marketing department working for you at your fingertips. So here is today's agenda, explained and demonstrated, really simple. Now there is one thing that you must do first. Right, let's get on with the video so that you will master 99% of the new Claude Design. Plus, we're going to use all of the new tools and some special features like tweaks and direct-to-canvas edits. Let's go. Before any of this gets built, however, there's a step, and this is a critical step you must never skip. It's called the design system. It's your foundation. It's the palette, the type, the tone. Skip it and you will get whatever the model defaults to. This slide gives you the key components of the design system. And if it feels daunting, don't worry, I'll show you how to master it. Perhaps you've got an old pitch deck, a Figma file, even a folder of screenshots. That is real material. Drop it in straight away and let the tool work from it. If you've got nothing yet, that's fine. It's just a conversation instead of a document. What you can do is talk through what you want out loud in a chat tool. Talk through what you actually want it to feel and look like. All the decisions you need, including a mood and your tone of voice. Now, if you're not the sort of person that likes this, you can start the conversation by looking at some websites online, like Mobbin, where you can screenshot websites and mobile designs that you like to give Claude a starting point to iterate on. Once it's generated, the whole thing is used downstream, and don't be overwhelmed, it'll produce it for you. And we're going to show you some tricks in a minute of how you can edit that design. Right, so let's have a look at building a landing page for our new business. And we're also going to look at the tweaks and how we can edit it slightly. Because you've just built a detailed design system, Claude knows exactly what you want to build when you say, build me a website or a landing page. It's relatively easy, because the hard questions that you've just spent the bulk of the time have already been answered, and it comes back already looking and speaking the right language. Claude doesn't need to ask for the right colors or fonts a second time. And in the next section, I will show you the proof that using this right, you are essentially creating a virtual marketing department at your fingertips. Now, here is what you can do if you don't like something and it's totally new and it's got a lot better. Text you don't like, you can click and you can change it. No prompt, so you can alter it on the screen and save yourself a lot of time and a lot of credits. You can alter it in multiple places. If you're a little bit technical, look at the side panel. It gives you a whole lot more parameters you can play with. If you're not, that's fine. You can just click on the text and alter it. You can also highlight and copy a whole section you don't like or identify it. Just tell Claude what you want and it will redesign that part of the page only. And then there's the tweaks panel. What this does is it generates its own set of variations. It can be spacing, it could be intensity, it could be layout, whatever you want, and it will come back with options that you can click through and choose. And the options take their lead from the base design system, and it goes outside a little bit so that you can customize it like a real designer would. You've got these tools at your fingertips now. Let's have a look at templates and make sure we understand skills. With the design systems that you've built, you can move on to do almost anything with more brand coherence than a whole marketing department. Let's switch the template over to slides. Claude will come back, ask you a couple of questions based on your design system, and it will go ahead and build you a pitch deck. Now, it's worth understanding templates properly here too. They're just the shape of the output. Slides, documents, a mobile screen, perhaps something 3D or a flyer. The list keeps growing. They're relatively new. So come back every time you open up Claude Design and just have a look, because there might be something new in there that you haven't seen yet. But the one buried feature in Claude Design is now skills. If you built a skill that teaches the model how to write the way you actually talk, then you can attach it here. For example, I've built a skill in the voice of one of the best copywriters of all time. My marketing department just got upskilled. Imagine upskilling your marketing department with the best copywriter in the world. That's what you can do. Now it gets really exciting. How many marketing departments have a full-time 3D artist and a buddy who can make it interactive? The next one, I wanted to have an interactive process. Diamond forming stage by stage, something that you could even click through. It gives you a beautiful interactive view of what's actually happening, which is the part that matters, particularly useful if you're trying to demonstrate or sell something. Now, one more of the templates that we'll jump into is motion graphics. While you're not describing the look, you're actually describing the sequence here. Say it plainly enough in one prompt, and it's genuinely good enough to get back a finished paste animation look. This came back from a single generation. Everything right now lives inside Claude Design, and you can do a whole host of things with it. You can present it, you can download it, you can print it. You can also turn anything into slides. But if you use Claude Code and hand a zip file, which will turn the same design into a full code base, one that you can own and keep building outside of the tool entirely, and add a whole lot more features like e-commerce pages and selling things. This is now 99% of what it can do, and you understand how to set it up, how to use some of the templates, how to tweak them, and how to move it into a fully fledged code base. I'm Jim Kennedy. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.